Peace be with you. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Paz. Blessings to you wherever you are. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back. So, y'all, lately, all the readings have been interconnected. Okay, let's just get right into it. We're going to jump right on in. The readings have been back to back because they're all connected. So if you're watching Spiritual Core TV by way of episodes, binge watching, there are playlists. Just know that most times the last message is piggybacking off of the last message, right? So to speak, right? So we're going to dive right on in and just see what it is that the universe wants us to know. I feel like you already have been made aware that somebody is throwing illusions at you, okay? Fraud, theft, identity. This could represent a lot of things, right? It could be somebody trying to defame your character. It could be somebody trying to take your money. I just feel like whatever this energy is, it's desperate. This is somebody that talks about you a lot. 111 on the timer, confirmation, probably a lot more than they should. That's what I just heard. Okay, so let's just see. Holy Spirit, beautiful divine angels, please continue to put a shield of protection over me. Shout out to Archangel Michael, slaying the biggest demons out here, knocking heads on the floor. Shout out to the angels. Thank you, creator of all things, for protecting the angels in battle for the people that are wise enough to invoke their angelic protection. Shout out to your guardian angels. They are doing a really good job as you navigate through this soul's mission. Isn't that nice? Listen, I just felt like giving the angels their props. Shout out to the angels. So listen, Holy Spirit, what's going on here? High vibration, high frequency. Remember to take what resonates and leave what does not. Secret dealings, facts are coming out. They're trying to rally the troops against you. Somebody's gossiping. Somebody's constantly talking about you. Okay, this is somebody that you've disconnected from. So, what seems to be the concern? Secret dealings. It's like, I feel like somebody is talking about you to people and in rooms where you're not there to speak for yourself. So, it could never be a fair conversation. How can the conversing be balanced if I am not present to speak for myself? This is what I hear the collective saying. They're rallying the troops against you. Again, I feel like somebody is trying to get a lot of people to see you a certain way, honestly. When I see that face on this card, it just gives like slander, defamation of character, doing a lot of talking, trying to convince other people to see you a certain way. But secret dealings are coming out, which means that somebody's true character is being exposed. Okay, and that's good. Good for them. Maybe they'll stop running around trying to gossip about you. Holy Spirit, show me what I need to see. Ooh, false divine feminine, false divine masculine. Somebody's been exposed, okay? Somebody's been exposed. Okay, so this could be an ex-lover. This could be a ex-lover. This person is feeling quite vexatious, okay, to the spirit. They're angry. False divine feminine, false divine masculine, whoever this person is, they keep talking about you. Why are they talking about the collective? Um, they don't like the fact that you've moved on. That's what I just heard. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you've moved on. Okay. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What's going on, Divine Universe, Ascended Masters, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, all the apostles and prophets? Why is this person talking? Thank you, Ganesh. We got good spiritual protection here, y'all. This is beautiful. So the spirit's got something to say. Thank you for divine intervention. What's going on? The Knight of Swords, a lot of conversation. Swords represents communication, verbal, written, screenshots, and whatnot. Maybe I feel like somebody's reading old messages. Yeah. Somebody could have messages saved from like 2019, y'all. Somebody is still reading old messages. And so they're keeping themselves in that timeline by talking about you. What's the communication? Swords is communication, fast thinking, fast action, trying to get people to come up against you. This is a fake masculine or feminine. Clarify. I just heard they can't seem to let you go. Somebody is really finding it difficult. I'm telling you, with the Six of Cups, to move forward. The Six of Cups, look, they just keep talking about you, looking for anybody that will listen. Swords is again communication, conversing, talking about the past. Okay, so what are they saying, Spirit? They're trying to get people to see you a certain way. What are they saying, Spirit? Clarify this false feminine and or masculine. Clarify this for us, please, and thank you. What is going on? This is quite specific. This is quite specific. Spirit is saying this story is okay. So, death, what are they saying? Something about an ending between two people. Somebody's still talking about it. They're still in their head about it. Six of Cups is nostalgia. Swords is talking about the past. Six of Cups, what is over? Death. Six of Cups is Scorpio energy. Death is Scorpio energy. So there's been an ending here, and somebody can't seem to move on. Nine of Swords, they're really feeling trapped, y'all. You got Death and the Nine of Swords. Two of Pentacles. I feel like this person thinks a lot about you. Two of Pentacles is like Two of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords, Death, and the Six of Cups. Sheesh. Somebody's looking at old pictures. Somebody's looking at old videos. Somebody is like recanting things in such a realistic way that they really believe that they're in that time. You got to really be mindful of what your imagining faculty allows by way of what you take in. Okay. So you got death. This person is talking to people about this. Clarify, Holy Spirit. I just heard, oh, whoa. I just heard they think you did spell work on them. I just heard, no, you didn't. Why would they assume that? Why would somebody assume that they can't move on? This person feels cursed. They feel hexed. Nine of Swords. They feel like you did something and they're talking about it. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Somebody could have said that since you've been gone, they haven't been able to be happy with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. What are they saying, Spirit? Are they saying that collective put I just heard you put a spirit on me. I just heard I put a spell on you because you're mine. Somebody thinks you put a spell on them, honey. Clarify. What is going on? The Three of Cups. I can't make it up. You got the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. In fact, true divine feminine or masculine, you are celebrating. You're solo dolo. You could be single and self-sufficient. Three of Cups. You got friends, okay? Yeah, something like that. Three of Cups is about celebrations. You've transformed. I just heard by way of realms and dimensions. Why does this person think? This person thinks you put a spell on them. Why? Because they feel stuck. Ooh, I just heard they're stuck on stupid. Damn. Nine of Swords. Somebody can't think their way out of this debauchery, this whatever this is. Somebody feels as though you've left them for dead, but you did something to them. Look at the way they feel exiled. It's giving woe is me, and they could be talking a lot about this. Clarify. Why you feel left out? What's going on? Eight of Pentacles. Toil and labor. Work. Why does this person feel left out? Why do they feel like you put a spell on them? What happened? The Ten of Cups in the reverse. Whoa. Why is that Ten of Cups in the reverse? Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something. Whatever this is, whatever the ending consisted of, however you got to an ending with this particular person, shortly after, this person started going through a lot of problems. Look at the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. They feel like their fortune changed when you moved away with the Chariot. So you moved away. They feel like you're doing like mind magic on them. Look, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is why they're mad. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who was not genuine. This could have been an opportunist. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be somebody that was only in it for, what they could get on a financial level, and they feel like you hexed them. It's crazy. Poor little Tink Tink. Oh, he's gonna cry when he gets in the car. The Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse with the Ten of Cups in the reverse? Okay, because they're talking about you. What are they saying about collective? What's going on? What's going on? Let us see. Talk to us. Judgment. This person feels like you called judgment down on them, and they feel like you did something to change their fortune. They know that they're going through some type of karma, but it's a self imposed imprisonment. The Nine of Swords. This person could feel haunted by the past. Six of Cups, death, like literally haunted. I feel like somebody's ancestors is on that ass too. Judgment is here. It's a supernatural thing. Somebody feels like you hex them. Clarify this supernatural thing. The ancestors are on that ass. Yeah, the ancestors are on that ass. You got the King of Wands. King of Wands is somebody who is forthright. They're honest. They're a good leader. They're fiery. Leo energy, Sagittarius energy, Aries energy. Could be any fire sign. Could be anybody. Somebody feels like a fool. Oh man, this guy. This guy's got a lot going on. I wonder he feels like he's hexed. I feel like he's put out ingenuine energy towards his relationships. So you're a real divine feminine, and this was a false divine masculine. Somebody could have presented themselves to be that way. And maybe this is why they feel, I just heard, eaten alive. Damn, this person is really going through it. That sucks, man. King of Wands energy. The King of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody was non-committal. Somebody was ingenuine. The Chariot. When you move forward, this person seems to have lost everything. This is what they're saying. So they could be telling people that you're the reason that they lost everything. Is that what they're doing? The Fool in the reverse. They can't seem to move forward. Yeah, somebody's ancestors are writing the shit out of this person, quite literally. What did this King of Wands do besides be the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse? He did magic. Ah. And here lies the mother freaking dilemma. This guy did magic over you, divine feminine. This is the real reason that he's feeling haunted by your ancestors' judgment, and why he feels the past has come to pay him a visit. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is telling people that you put some type of juju on them, but really it's their magic that backfired. So if this person is in the Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles imbalance, their mind is all over the place, they can't seem to sleep, whatever this energy is, this is what they wanted for you. Now we're getting to the nitty gritty. Shout out to the angels for helping us get to the nitty gritty. Now, Seven of Swords. Ooh, Seven of Swords is sneaky, miserly, cunning, cutthroat, lowballing. Somebody was a lowballer. Somebody gave you a low offer to take something from you. This was an opportunist. It smells like a gigolo, smells like a jigaho, smells like somebody busting it down and busting it low. A King of Wands. This man is out here looking for a good time. That's it. He's non-committal. Okay, so I just heard somebody had too many eggs in one basket, or too many eggs in different baskets. 1414 on the timer. Clarify this person. You did magic over the collective. You did magic over the divine feminine. Yeah, mind magic. Something that he spoke into existence, and now it seems to be manifesting in his life. And he feels very paranoid. Whoa, what the hell did this guy do, man? Seven of Swords and the Nine of Wands with the Nine of Swords and death. By way of nostalgia, these cards, the placement of these cards right now on the table are very, very interesting to see that this is his current energy. And somebody keeps thinking about when you moved on. They could be thinking about the last time they saw you, like the Chariot. Somebody could really be like going topsy turvy. Clarify, they're gossiping about the collective, but you got secret dealings coming out. Yeah, you were dealing with some type of spell work behind the scenes. So this is really why you're going mad. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil if we may or if we might. We absolutely can. But this person can't tell a lie in spiritual court. Wherever they are, they're exactly where they need to be. This is what Spirit is telling me. They feel hexed, they feel cursed. Maybe that's what they said towards you. It appears as though somebody's having to marinate in their own energy, and quite literally, they are trying to uh, get the hell up out of this judgment. Your ancestors are on that ass though. They could be getting spiritual visits. They could be feeling paranoid. Somebody could have, yeah, like they're not sleeping. Somebody's really going through it. Clarify, what are you telling people about? You're trying to rally up the troops and people are walking away. The devil, this person's obsessed with you. This person is obsessed. Mm-mm. Somebody feels like their whole life fell apart. The devil. This person is obsessed. This is the magic that they did. The magic that they did was you were never supposed to get over them. You were never supposed to move on. You were always supposed to be stuck in the past. Let's just read it backwards, introverted. If this is their current energy and they did magic over you, then they wanted you stuck in the past, always talking about them, never able to get over them, in the Nine of Swords, can't live without me type ass energy, in an imbalance with the Two of Pentacles back and forth. It comes and it goes like thoughts and things like that. This person wanted to control your mind. That's why the sword is here. This is a very, very intelligent person who could come off like they know nothing about spell work. That is really where this issue is getting quite interesting. Quite literally, this person could have played like, I don't know what you're talking about, spell work. I don't know anything about that stuff. Eight of Pentacles, this person was working that ass off, toil and labor until you walked away. You could have caught a vibe and you walked away. You're a real divine feminine. You're like, you're not a real divine masculine. Yeah, look, the Four of Pentacles. You are not in communicate with this person, and I don't feel like you have any intentions on ever being in communicate with this person ever again. The Chariot represents forward movement. This is what it looks like when you release certain things and you hold on to your peace. Four of Pentacles is about peace, be still. So you moved away, you move forward, and somebody feels like they're hexed. Whoa, crazy. This person feels crazy. I ain't gonna even lie. Hermit, they're isolated. They may not want to go outside. Somebody could be looking out the window. Somebody feels alone. It's like this person feels disconnected with the hermit. In all truth and reality, the way that the universe is setting this judgment up, the universe is simply holding a mirror up to this person to show them what it is that they wanted for somebody else. And not only that, the blessing is they get to feel exactly what they sent towards you, and they get to feel it in its totality. Now, it might be a little bit more powerful. This is the thing when the universe returns energy to sender by way of lessons, karmic lessons, and debt. The universe usually doesn't send it back to the sender the same way that it was sent out. It usually goes back times 10. So if this person was doing something relentlessly over and over, trying to bind your mind, bind your heart to the past, whatever they were trying to do, they're feeling that times 10. This is a divine judgment, though. This is the scales being balanced. 1911 on the clock, 911 situation. Somebody might need to go get some help. Clarify, this person can't stop talking about you. Yeah, look, I can't make this up. You kept it pushing. You kept it moving. You kicked rocks. You said, listen, there's no peace here. Clarify, this person did magic on the divine feminine. Yeah, look, the Four Wands in the reverse. You said you are not a divine masculine. Four Wands in the reverse. This is a fallen twin. Yeah, this is a dark twin. Oh man, this person hexed their own soul to hell, man. Oh, they hex themselves to hell. Let me just tell you, this is a very sophisticated warlock. He presents himself as the King of Swords, very well spoken, but very unassuming, like he knows nothing about magic. And then you got the King of Wands. He's confident, he's good looking, he is commanding. When he speaks, people listen. This is a cold ass warlock, but who he is behind the scenes and who he doesn't want to present himself to be, at least not in these conversations when he's rallying up the troops to get people to come against you by way of gossiping. 2022 on the timer, this man knows that you have a real soulmate here. And this person is a karmic twin fallen soulmate. 2033 on the timer. King of Swords in the reverse and the King of Wands in the reverse. Child, I can't make this up. This is a cold ass warlock. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Four Wands. This man is not a divine masculine. He is, in fact, a warlock. If he's wearing this energy in the upright, it is because it is stolen energy. He is the magician. He knows how to create those illusions. He knows how to project it in a way that it makes people believe. He is very, very believable with the Eight of Cups, so people could be walking away from him. He could feel exiled. He could feel like he's lost his magic. Oh, damn. Yeah. He could feel like he lost his magic, his je ne sais quoi, his ability to influence. Oh, the Four Wands in the reverse. This is a false masculine. I can't make it up. Look, this is who he really is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. He even shows up as an androgynous, dark, feminine witch. This is how sophisticated this man is by way of shape shifting when it comes to gender. Queen of Wands in the reverse has a lot of sexual partners, so maybe that's why the Knight of Pentacles was in the reverse. This is the kind of man that knows how to tap into feminine energy. This is somebody that comes to snatch souls, okay, and bind them type of energy. Now this person feels hex, but when I said he feels like he lost his magic, this person could have told these people that you took his gifts. So he's going through a bit of psychosis. This is what he wanted for you. I can't make it up. He told them you are a witch. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Holy Spirit, divine angels. Oh my God. This person told people that you were a witch, that you stole their gifts, that the reason why their life is falling apart with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, Ten of Cups in the reverse, is because of them. Whoa. And with the Eight of Cups, it looks like people are walking away from these conversations because secret dealings are coming out. So whatever this person was doing in the dark, it's now come to the surface. False, liar, false divine masculine. False divine masculine. Yeah, everything this person says is like built on a lie. That's what I just heard. Brick by brick, built on a lie. Damn, you got brick by brick lies stacked up like that in conversations. It's a form of magic, though. It's been something that I feel like he's been successful with. But the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse represents a witch, somebody dominating, somebody, this person is saying that you took my fortune. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is so funny, man, because this is a warlock that I feel like the universe has been trying to catch for lifetimes, man. This is an old ass warlock. This is an old soul, honey. This man has done so much. He's got so much karmic debt. To even say that we have time in this particular video to calculate it, there's not enough time in the universe, but we know that time is an illusion. But this man got a lot of karmic debt. He's even coming up as a witch. He's got so many people, or he did, trapped. He did, not anymore. So he's feeling quite transparent. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person is feeling it. He feels like you did something to him. Justice. And the scales with the sword. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, show us what it is that we need to see. Strength. This person is saying you took my power. I can't make this up. Strength. Justice and strength is like, this is all being made fair. This is all being made fair with strength and justice. This is what he's feeling. Clarify this, Warlock. You feel like the Nine of Cups. Listen, he was able to benefit off of other people, their energy, feminines. He has a lot of witches that are tied to him. He's got all dark soulmates. It's a lot. Okay. They see him as the cat's meow and the dog's bow wow. This is somebody that wants to be worshipped. Quite literally, the Nine of Cups. He was able to get something out of the deal. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Now he wants to be back with you. Is that what the Nine of Cups is about? This person is running in circles. Look at this here. Look at you. You're coming up as the Hierophant, honey. You're coming up as the Hierophant. He's saying that the reason that you are the Hierophant, whoa, this guy is off the chain. I could see the whole conversation. I could see what he's saying. I can hear what he's looking at. You know what I'm saying? Type ass energy. Nine of Cups and a Hierophant. This person is saying that the reason that you are the Hierophant, the reason that you are in the Nine of Cups is because you took his power. This person is crazy. But secret dealings are coming out. So people are starting to see that maybe this person could have been the problem. You think you did it. You did this, sir. You did this to a lot of people. Now you're saying that a witch is riding your back, a witch is taking your money, a witch is taking somebody's saying that you're a witch, and the reason why you're in the Nine of Cups and the Hierophant is because you took their power. Clarify this what this person is saying. Somebody's saying if it wasn't for me, this person wouldn't have that. Look, you're coming up as the star. Child, listen. Somebody said you hexed them. Can we just recant this whole diabolical ass, gossiping ass defamation of character? The failure of defamation of character. Somebody failed to defame your character. And then the fact that you walked away and kept going makes them even appear to be more of the problem, at least amongst the people that were willing to be on the receiving end of whatever this person was saying to them by way of gossip and slander, constantly talking about you. This person's reading old messages. This person is hiding the fact that they stuck in the past and what they did. But now people are starting to see, okay, you got the star energy, the Hierophant and the Nine of Cups. Somebody's saying, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have this. You got the Tower, the High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles. Oh yeah, this person is losing it. Can I be quite literal? I feel like this person doesn't like the shitty end of the stick. I feel like they don't like the fact that this contract that they made with this magic or whatever they put themselves in agreement with by way of controlling you and others. I feel like they don't like the fact that the contract is being completely and fully fulfilled. This is somebody that is a smarty pants, okay? This is somebody that always seems to wiggle their way out of some type of energetic, debacle, if you will, whatever it is. This person is not that smart, or at least they're not feeling that smart anymore. And it could be because all their magic is backfiring. Now, when I mean by fulfilling the contract, look, that which is hidden. By way of fulfilling the contract, this was a part of the contract. So maybe this person tried to take your power. Maybe they tried to take your position. Whatever this is, the contract is being fulfilled and everything is unfolding as it should. The moon, this person had hidden things that they were doing. Certain things were lurking beneath the surface. King of Pentacles, this person wanted resources. Spirit says Ace of Swords, that's the truth. You could have realized that with the High Priestess energy. You close out a cycle with the World, Five of Cups. Now this person is crying and grieving because you've exposed them with the Sun. Three of Swords. They got the nerve to be feeling heartbroken and crazy and having a heart attack, and they're messed up over a Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Listen, and the Seven of Swords. This person is telling people that you snaked them out, that you shanked them, that you put a dagger in their side, man. Somebody's saying you're the thorn in my side. You're the reason. Ten of Wands, that I'm so weighed down. You took my Ten of Pentacles. I am a divine masculine, the Emperor, and the Queen of Swords. They're telling people that you're the mastermind. King of Cups energy. This person is saying that you took their psychic abilities. The Seven of Cups. This person could be feeling close to the edge. Okay, it's a jungle sometimes. It makes him wonder how he's not going under with the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is like dream state, illusion, okay? Hallucinations. Did you see that? No, I didn't. Being haunted. Three of Pentacles, okay? The Seven of Wands. Somebody's ancestors is haunting the shit out this person. Eight of Wands, he's definitely getting the signs and the synchronicities. The Hangmans, they have his eyelids peeled back, man. He's got to watch this all play out because this is what he wanted. The contract is being fulfilled. Page of Cups, he could be having dreams. Lord have mercy. Temperance energy, Archangel Michael, about you being balanced. The Two of Swords, this person feels as though they've lost their gifts and they feel like you have their gifts. And you very well might with the Ace of Pentacles, but that was a part of the shitty ass deal. Listen, you can't put something in writing. You can't put something, I just heard blood oath. Oh, damn, this person went deep. You can't do that, man. And when the contract gets fulfilled, now you want to run around and tell everybody that you've been hexed by a witch. This person could be struggling to manifest. Look, the Ten of Cups in the reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I feel like this person has lost their it factor. This person has to see themselves. I just heard they're in a box of mirrors. They got to see themselves forever. Damn. This is the kind of judgment that, it's wise to stay out of the way of. It really is. Judgment. I don't like to get in the middle of what the Most High God is going to do, but you got Death and the Nine of Swords. This is probably one of the most difficult dark nights of the souls that I've ever channeled in my entire life. That's how much this warlock has done. And then they met you and they went to do what they are accustomed to doing, which is some type of magic. You apparently are coming up as the Scales, Justice, Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess. You're not to be messed with. Somebody did not know that you were coming in to balance out the energy. And so they did what they normally do. This person has no respect of persons. All somebody had to do was be decent and in order. Instead, they're coming up now as the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, that's crazy business. Yeah, this person wants to come towards you. They feel like a fool for doing magic. The Fool and the Magician. I can't make it up. Divine angels, what's good? Do we need to burn a little bit of sage? I feel like we need to sage this energy. You know? I do. I feel like this person is literally stuck not only in what they did to you, but also to others. And that's unfortunate. Sometimes, the universe will like send in a wrecking ball. It'll tear the shit up out of your life, mess you up real good, knock you around, body slam you, mollywop you, make you be submerged in it, lose sleep so that you feel what it is that you wanted others to feel. And sometimes again, oftentimes, this is when people start to have epiphanies and they start to feel remorseful because now all of what they had manifested off of other people's lives is now being repossessed. Again, this is somebody who violated spiritual law, but this person is still gossiping. I feel like their magic and everything that they've done. I also feel like, yeah, they need other people to believe them. They need other people to believe them. They need other people's energy around this gossip, okay, in order to manifest what they believe is something that they've been able to do before, which is an illusion that they are innocent and you are not. Somebody is really losing it. Whatever type of magic this was on a high priestess, oh man, you should not have done that. Kind of sucks, man. Now, listen, commercial break for newcomers. When you come into spiritual court, sometimes I come off, as if I am the prosecutor. Sometimes I sound like I'm the defendant. But in this particular case, I could sound like I'm the devil's advocate. And I say that because all things are made fair in love and war. This could have been somebody that you gave love to. Look, justice. This is out of our hands here. Okay. Who are we to get in the way of the Scales? Why would somebody do that? Look, the Nine of Swords. This is a whole nother deck of cards, man. Wow. Somebody is really having to feel what they've put people through. Yeah, this person could feel like a fool. Nine of Swords. Somebody feels like they've lost who they were presenting themselves to be, which is a false image of a false divine masculine. Yeah, if you're not a real divine masculine, then you need to stay away from real, true divine feminines because they could very well be your karma. And it smells like you were quite comfortable running through women and then you ran into justice. Somebody was cloaked in innocence. Yeah, that's what I just heard. Divine feminine, you were cloaked in innocence. You were genuine. Okay. And somebody comes in as a Knight of Pentacles in the reverse because that's all they know how to do. Somebody feels like they slipped and fell in love. Oh my God. It's not love, boo. It's the spell work. You know what I'm saying? It's the spells that you try to put on somebody who already embodies self-love. So now this man feels like he's in love. That's what I just heard. It's the spell work, baby. It's what you wanted for the divine feminine, but the divine feminine possesses divine love, self love. So she's never like insufficient by way of spiritual love or love from the divine. So your love spell is only going to reflect back to you the lack of self love that you have, because why are you trying to manipulate somebody's energy and force somebody to love you? Yeah, you're a false divine masculine. Real divine masculines don't move like that. Real divine masculines love themselves. They are a beautiful example of what that looks like. And then they meet feminine energy who mirrors that. It's very simple. It's very easy. Love yourself. Yeah. So maybe this is what the divine feminine had come to teach you. Clarify this warlock. I feel like I'm talking to this person directly. Shit. They could feel like they're talking to you directly. That's what I just heard. Child, we are all the way in the middle of somebody's Nine of Swords, dark night of the soul consciousness. Somebody could feel like they see your face. Somebody could feel like they hear your voice. This is needless to say, you released this divine feminine with the Four of Pentacles in a reverse. I feel like you released it. Something about acceptance and release. Beautiful. That is divine feminine character. That is high priestess, like that's how they move. That's not a surprise. You release this. Clarify this person, Holy Spirit. The Three of Wands. Yeah. This person's at a distance. This person could be looking at you from a distance. What is this about? Clarify. Show me divine feminine. You came in genuine to this person. Yeah, you came in being nice with this person. Three of Cups. Somebody could have had a third party, fourth party, fifth party situation. Look how you came in as a healer. Six of Swords. Whoa. Don't hurt a healer. You can't hurt a healer. You can't. They're always coming in with the Queen of Cups, King of Cups energy. Six of Swords is about healing. So the reason that you entered this false masculine's life was to help this person heal. And you came in celebrating, and they had a whole bunch of third party, fifth party people at a distance. That's what I just heard. Clarify divine feminine energy. You came in. Yeah, look, you came in to invoke a death. Damn. You came in to invoke a death. Scorpionic energy, Aquarius energy, Cancerian energy, Three of Wands, fiery energy, Aries energy. You came in with passion, but you came in invoking a death. High vibrational divine high priestess. It's inevitable that people have to ascend to a certain level. It's like do or die. And this person was supposed to go through a transformation. You came in as a friend, the Knight of Cups, very caring. Clarify the divine feminine. Whoa, I feel like you're innocent here. Yeah, look, the Magician. You alchemized this energy. You're in the upright. You're coming up as the Magician. You're a healer. You're a master manifester. Six of Swords, you're a healer. You speak healing into the atmosphere. Three of Cups, you're nurturing. A good friend, a good lover. Oh, somebody really messed up. Clarify divine feminine, the Magician. You're coming out as the better alchemist because you have a genuine nature about you. Six of Swords, you're a healer. Okay? Yeah. This person tried to weigh you down. Ten of Wands. Oh, that was mean. Clarify divine feminine. This person tried to weigh you down, kind of like put out your light. That's what I just heard. Yeah, look. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. This person wanted to stop you and block you from having a new beginning. Whoa, after their magic backfired, their magic has them psychotic. Somebody might really need to go get checked out. Whatever they did to the divine feminine, they tried to block you. They tried to stop you. Look, the Four of Cups. They've missed an opportunity to have this wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups, to block your Ace of Cups in the rebirth. They hex themselves. Somebody tried to block your Ace of Cups. Show me the divine feminine. Yep. This person thinks you did something to them. This is really, really funny. The Justice in the reverse. Somebody feels like you've done something to them. In fact, they know you did. That's what I just heard. Justice in the reverse. Child. Clarify divine feminine energy. You could have called down judgment over this unjust situation. Look, the Eight of Swords. Here lies the issue. The Eight of Swords is in the reverse. You broke free of some bullshit. You broke free of an illusion. You already have self-love, divine love. So a love spell is only going to drive the person who tried to cast a spell crazy. And that's exactly what's happening. You can't cast a love spell on somebody that loves themselves. Yeah, look. This person feels like you're more of the King of Swords. This person played mind games. Somebody wanted to entrap your mind. Ooh, this man. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody wanted to rule over your crown, control you like a zombie. That's what I just heard. Somebody wanted you just dumb, deaf, and mute. Like women are supposed to be seen and not heard type as energy. Oh, this is a good one. This guy's gonna fry in hell, man. This one, the real divine masculines are laughing at this person. Like, bruh, you fumbled a high priestess? You fumbled a high priestess? A star? I know you lied. Oh, I know you lied. Oh, you are a liar, liar, pants on fire. You a liar, liar, pants on fire. Clarify you tried to rally up the troops and get other people to see this gossip. Now you feel like you hex. You told them that the high priestess was a dark spiritualist. That's what you said? Ooh. Ooh. Commercial break. Ooh. And now. This person says that you are a dark high priestess, an evil worker, something like that, man. The Hierophant and the reverse, and you are the star. Clarify false narrative about the high priestess, divine feminine. This has been exposed. Secret dealings coming out. The Ten of Swords is in the reverse, and this person's got blood on their sword, and they got blood on their freaking hands, man, for trying to weigh you down. Oh, man, they've been exposed. Whoever they got to listen to this bullshit conjured up as illusion of a story that you are this dark witch, dark practitioner, whatever, you stole their gifts, and the only reason you are the star. Somebody said you stole their destiny. Pitch. Commercial break. Commercial break. This motherfucker went too far. This motherfucker went too far. Bitch. Clarify the Hierophant in the reverse. But he's really the Warlock. He tried to sacrifice you. You can't sacrifice somebody unless you try to unalive them. So this person is dirty. Show us the truth about this Warlock. What did you do? This person tried to take your destiny. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. You got the Hierophant in the reverse, the Fool, the Hangman. This person tried to take your destiny. Take your power, left you for dead, tried to take your beauty, your new beginnings, your flow, your this, your that, your this, in order to sacrifice somebody, the death and the magician. Somebody said you did death magic over them, but they really did it to you. The Ten of Swords in the reverse is like exposing a betrayal. That's why it's in the reverse. It's been exposed and it's backfired. So now he's feeling every sword that he put in your body, in your back. 444 on the timer. This motherfucker fucked up. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't even curse like that, but this motherfucker is fucked up. I would stay out of the way it is here. I would leave this person on a deserted island and let them 44:55 on the timer. Listen, the synchronicities don't lie. The angel numbers, listen, Knight of Cups, you were nice. Clarify, this person said the collector stole their destiny. Child, it was your ass. What? Somebody is saying you stole my gift. I'm the chosen one. This is a false divine masculine that was walking around in your energy, divine feminine. That's crazy. And then you broke free of this. You could have had a moment of realization. You could have had an epiphany. With the Eight of Swords in the reverse, that's like you're not in your head about this no more. Justice in the reverse, you know exactly what this person did. They know what they did, and now everybody else knows what they did. This man tried to destiny swap with you. Clarify, and said that you did it to them. The Ace of Wands, somebody is saying, if it wasn't for me, look how he has the nerve to come out. This person is bold as shit. This person is saying that you're walking in their energy. King of Wands, because you're coming up now. Divine Feminine, you are now coming up as a King of Wands, King of Swords energy, masculine energy, dominant, intelligent. And this is feminine energy coming up in masculine energy. Listen, he's saying, you stole my crown. This is so funny. But you tried to take the divine feminine's essence. You tried to take her juice. Somebody wanted to take your water. Somebody wanted to stop your flow, honey. This person wanted to stop you from flowing, stop you from being beautiful. Oh, this person right here. Oh, he's got hell to pay. Because I'm telling you, with justice in the reverse, it never backfires the same way it went out. It's like times 10, times 100. And I feel like you were simply the catalyst to thrust this justice in the reverse back to the sender so this person could see themselves. I feel like it catapulted this person directly into hell. Not to mention, they've done this to a lot of people, but then they come across you, they encounter you. Whoa. Somebody said it's going to be like taking candy from a baby. That's what I just heard, because you were so sweet, honey. You're coming out as the Queen of Cups, the Empress energy. You're the High Priestess. Look, this person went to work, toil and labor. Somebody was working that ass off over and over and over and over. Somebody was like, I can't let this energy go. I can't let this divine feminine energy go. She can manifest with anybody. Okay, hold on. You're going too far, sir. You should have stopped yourself. You should not have been so impulsive. We have to call down judgment over you right now, because I feel like as much as you want to call down judgment over the situation and even request that your case be heard in spiritual court, you really don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. You're pissed off to the highest point of festivity. You know how I know? Because you're still angry out here, looking like an angry bird, still gossiping, talking about divine feminine. It's your spell work. Times 10, times 100. You don't like yourself. Look at how this person is talking. People don't even look at the way there's the block sign there. People don't even want to hear what this person's got to say. This person, they already know what this person did, period. So when they see this person talking, they're just like, oh, okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, right. Okay. When did that happen? Oh, that was 2010. They looking at this person like, oh, okay. It's their magic. You still talk about something from 2010, baby. It's 2025. That's your magic. This is a cold ass warlock. I feel like the universe has been looking for this person for centuries. I feel like this is an old ass warlock. I feel like this person knows exactly what to do. Didn't I just tell you? Six of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's got a dirty ass, musty ass, rancid ass, diabolical, demonic ass Akashic record. Their resume is just so dirty. Six of Cups in the reverse. Dirty cups. Spirit is like, throw all the cups away. You ain't got nothing good on your resume. You just been diabolical for far too long. Oh, we've been looking for you. Judgment has been called down. This person said that you hexed them. And people could be watching you. Yeah, if this person was talking about you to other people, it could have drawn attention to you. Like this person could have said, oh, look at their Facebook or look at their Instagram. Like, because I feel like somebody is talking a lot about you, kind of like pissed off and messed up all at the same time. And their life is gone from sugar to shit. Okay, quite literally. And I feel like somebody could be like watching you with the star energy. This could be social media or something like that. I don't know why I feel like that. And I feel like people are watching you and they see you as the Empress. I just heard the Phoenix rising, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you got people that are seeing you in a different light. It's almost like whatever this person said in a conversation by way of gossip, that shit is coming back to bite them in the ass. It's really making people look at you and see the truth. I feel like this is why they're realizing that this person is a liar. Somebody was like, "Man, I thought you said this person was a dark ass witch," and people started putting two and two together. It didn't take long, but somebody's still talking about you. Knight of Wands energy. This person knows that you have options, but with the Empress and the Knight of Wands, somebody, yeah, it's like you're passionately in pursuit of something. Whatever this is you're working on, Empress energy, the star, Queen of Wands, yeah. You got a lot of people watching, and you're coming off very confident and attractive. This person is saying you're only the Queen of Wands because of them. Thank you for your contributions. Right. It's like, bitch, what? Okay. You want to be God too? Oh my God. You want somebody saying, clarify, Hierophant in the reverse. I put a spell on you. Yep. This person is saying you put a spell on them. The Two of Swords. This person feels confused, conflicted. They don't know what the hell is going on. Two of Swords is like indecisive, having to make a decision. Somebody feels like they can't function properly. This is what they wanted for you, is all I could say. Times 10. And they're sitting in it and they're marinating in it. I put a spell on you. Somebody say you put a spell on them. Look, the Seven of Cups. Let's not go extending Halloween. This person said. Oh man, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. This warlock is getting his ass beat. He is fighting tooth and nail, a child, Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. This person could be hallucinating. They could be hearing your voice. Somebody could be seeing you. Somebody could be looking out the window. Seven of Cups and Nine of Swords is like illusions, delusion, separated from your physical body, all over the place, fragmented, insecure, worried, gossiping. I don't even think they realize that they're talking about you every day. Somebody is Somebody feels like they see you. Damn, I just heard, I see her face everywhere I go, on the streets and even at the picture show. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Clarify what's going on. Somebody feel like they see you, man. Look, they feel like they can't get over you. The Three of Swords in the reverse. I can't make this up. Three of Swords in the reverse, people read their cards differently, but let me tell you what I feel about the Three of Swords in the reverse. I feel like somebody's heart is all tangled up. I feel like they are really going through it. I feel like this person feels like they're on the brink of life and death. I feel like they're close to the edge. They done lost their head. And the universe is saying that this is proper. Somebody's saying the only reason you got this business, because Ace of Wands is about a new beginning, business ideas, creativity, direct connection to source. The only reason you're the Empress is because of me. Wow. And you're just sitting pretty. That's what I just heard. You're very divinely protected. Seven of Wands, standing your ground. Whoa. Seven of Wands, that's the answer. The ancestors are whooping the shit out of this person. Didn't I just tell you? Didn't I just tell you that the ancestors are whooping the shit out of this person? The Seven of Wands, that's protection, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Lord have mercy. I'm so happy for the divine feminine. I'm so proud of you. You are my sister. I love you. You are the Empress. You came in as a healer, very confident as you should. You are the Hierophant. You are the star. You've done the work, and your destiny is going in the right direction. You've taken ownership of your life, which puts this person in a debauchery, and they feel like you're wearing their energy when really it's your energy. But also, you could be wearing their energy as well because this person gave you their power. But was it ever really their power to give after they had done this to so many people? So even when you met this person, you could have met this person under other people's energy, under the assumption that this person was a real divine masculine, only to find out that this person is not a real divine masculine with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse is like you're not considering any forms of reconciliation. It's like, thank you, okay, goodbye type energy, right? The four coins in the reverse. Somebody's got to let this go. The seven of cups. Listen, somebody got a lot going on. Somebody got a lot going on. Mm-mm. This person could have been telling people that you were obsessed with them, that you couldn't get over them, and that whatever this is, because you're in this star energy, nine of pentacles energy. Somebody could have said you're the reason I got money, or I mean, when I tell you somebody is talking, they are talking, making long-legged lies up, long, tall ass lies. How tall is your lie? The nine of swords. People see this person as unstable. Ooh-wee. Close that door, Holy Spirit. Close the door. Anything else we need to see? Show me the divine feminine. Yeah, you gone. Look, this person is mad because you won't take their little breadcrumb. So secretly, they harbor this resentment that you didn't come back. They feel abandoned by you. It's interesting the way this person is finding the audacity to feel abandoned by you when they literally want a complete and total destruction of you and your destiny so that they could take it from you without any regard or any remorse. Like, how's this fair? Somebody's mad because you won't take their page in energy. Page of Pentacles, a breadcrumb. And I feel like you could have fed this person from a long handle spoon from a distance, something like that. It's like, take your little pentacle and get on. Yeah, this person said you took their power, strength. You're standing in your power. Listen, strength card, divine feminine. Your heart is healed. Okay, your heart is healed. You're in your Leo energy. You're in your Gemini energy. You could be any sign. You're in this Scorpionic energy. You have become somebody new and better, and you're more powerful than ever with strength and the Wheel of Fortune. I can't make this up. Listen, you have slayed a many a devils up to this point. Somebody's saying that you're the devil, though. Somebody's saying that you are the devil. This person feels all along that you had an ulterior motive as opposed to them. That's what I just heard. Somebody feels like they got outsmarted by somebody who was a bigger devil than them. Okay. Everybody keep calm now, okay? Everybody keep calm. Keep calm. Okay, low key. Listen, this person feels like they ran into somebody who was secretly plotting their demise all along when they were really the ones that were plotting your demise all along. Judgment. Somebody saying, you never loved me. You tried to kill me. You wanted this, you wanted that. This person really believes this. Look, and you're coming up as, look at what you're coming up as. The Hierophant. This person feels like you got the angels and the demons. Oh, this guy is a funny guy, man. The way his mind is set up. Oh, this is funny as shit, man. Judgment, the Hierophant, the devil. Somebody feels like you got the angels and the demons on your side. They like, what the hell are you? You must be the devil. It's like weird. Yeah. Could you be the devil? Could you be an angel? Something like that. You're so hypnotizing. You're from a whole nother world, a different dimension, something like that. Somebody better pay attention. You from a whole nother dimension, a whole nother world, child. The devil. Somebody is really going through it, bumping their gums, talking to people, clocking that tea. That's what I just heard. It's your ancestors. The Seven of Wands, somebody's ancestors is following somebody around, following them wherever they go. They feel paranoid. But divine feminine, good news, you're divinely protected. Knight of Swords, you are moving forward, forging ahead, unapologetically, not curbing your feminine enthusiasm or your masculine enthusiasm. You got the Two of Cups, you got a healthy union coming in, or these are friendships. Okay, Knight of Swords, Two of Cups, you could be communicating with a couple of people, just feeling good. Listen, you've gone through a full major death, man. And again, if somebody tried to sacrifice you for fortune, fame, whatever, they definitely did a death spell. Okay. And you can't do a death spell without a sickness spell. You can't do a sickness spell without a domination of the mind spell. All this is what this person did, and this is why they are probably going to be the biggest example to other warlocks to back down. When you see that divine feminine energy, you might not even want to do that. Okay. Blow your little candles out. Okay. Your little candle magic or whatever you're trying to do. You stole underwear, hair, a scarf, a hat. You wanted to control her mind. It's a no. I just heard somebody say, I created a monster. I know this guy probably doesn't feel like it right now, but he's funny. The way he thinks, what I'm seeing here, he's funny. He probably doesn't feel like this shit is funny right now, though. He feels like he's hanging upside down. Oh my God. He feels like he's seeing shit backwards. This person could feel invisible. What the hell he got going on? He sent you like complete and total destruction, death. Whoa. This person tried to block your new beginnings, all kinds of stuff. Knight of Wands energy. This person tried to block your new beginnings, but you went through a full transformation. You went through a full transformation. Queen of Cups, self-love, divine love. Look at the way this woman, I love this card. The way she's sitting there, she knows the answers. Look, can y'all get a gander at her face? Yeah, she knows the answers. She knows exactly what happened. She's very much aware. Yeah, she's minding her own business. The Three of Wands, you walked away. You're at a distance. The Three of Wands also represents foresight. You could have saw what was going to happen to this person too. Six of Pentacles. Look how you're coming out though. You're coming out as somebody who's fair. You were nice. You've always been the Queen of Cups, and somebody tried to dirty your name. Here you are in your new beginning with the Ace of Cups. You always come with overflow, love, and death. Transformation, but it's through love. Like you come in transforming people's lives. You're a healer. The Seven of Pentacles, you invest in people. You know how to, this is giving Queen of Pentacles energy. Somebody is caring, loving, kind, genuine, takes care of themselves, takes care of others. They're grounded, they're down to earth, they tell the truth. Boy, you were a lot for this person. You are the High Priestess. I can't make it up. Five of Swords, this person tried to snake you out. Ten of Cups, you're in your Ten of Cups. This is the message. I don't know if there's anything else that needs to be said that has not already been said. And whatever else needs to be said, I feel like it's already been decided by way of spiritual court. Judgment. You are coming up as the Hierophant, and your destiny was never for the taking. You treated this with love. You successfully moved forward. You loved yourself. You went through a transformation, and you left this person with a really cold ass lesson. I feel like this person went above and beyond to try to destroy you. So now they're saying you did spell work on them. Well, let them. I feel like let them. If that's what they want to feel and that's what they want to think and that's how they, let them. Because it has to be something that needs to happen. And that's just how we see it. I love this reading because I feel like it's a really good example, quite literally, to leave the divine feminine alone. Divine feminine's energy right now towards karmic masculine warlock men that do sex magic and bullshit and glamour spells, and you want to take our beauty and our booty and our flat stomachs and all that bullshit. Our overall energy is, don't fuck with us, fellas. Respectfully. It could get very disrespectful when it comes to the spirit realm. Don't fuck with us, fellas. Man, listen, we come in peace. give us hate. Yeah. So in the case of the divine feminine, you've been vindicated of being like a dark ass witch. Like, not that you needed us to say that, but your name has been cleared. We celebrate you, divine feminine. We celebrate you, divine feminine. We appreciate you. We love you. You are amazing. Thank you for your contribution. This was an amazing story. I feel honored to have channeled it, and justice is being served. I love y'all, though. I do. Thank you for allowing me to be here. If this resonated, comment down below respectfully. Your story could save somebody's life. I love y'all. Thank you for the likes, the loves, the super chats, and everything and where it's at. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace be with you.